Hello and welcome to James Alyssa's Express Lane, getting you out as fast as possible with a review for Hobbs and Shaw. Well, Hobbs and then Shaw. Anyways, part of the Fast and Furious universe. It's not really like the Marvel scene, thankfully. These guys have been in other movies, we've seen them before. But going in, I'm expecting over the top action, just a lot of the Fast and Furious, they try to keep it realistic until like the last couple where they jumped a fucking submarine. This one, they're like, why would you do realistic? Screw that noise. We're going over the top. And they did. You get Black Superman, played by Idris Elba. And you get The Rock. You get Jason Statham is Jason Statham in Jason Statham as Jason Statham. He's just Jason Statham. Kind of like with Shaft, where they just followed Samuel L. Jackson around for a few days and put the movie together like that. They probably just followed these two around like, and let's see what they do when you put them together. Oh, that's what they do. But you have guest appearances with like Ryan Reynolds, played a great character. He could have been in it a little bit more, but if he was, then it probably wouldn't have been as special. Kevin Hart. It's like, oh yeah, you get The Rock in a movie. Kevin Hart's going to be in it. He's got to be. I like seeing that stuff with certain actors where they'll appear in the same movies together a lot because they're actually friends. They actually like each other, which is cool. Obviously, one of the more famous versions of that is Adam Sandler. Always having his friends in his movies. Rob Schneider. The house that Sandler built. Anyways, there's a virus. It's going to destroy the world. The bad guys want it. The good guys want to protect it. Shaw's sister is injected with it. They have roughly 42 hours to get it out of her, or it goes viral and wipes out everyone. It's programmable. You can program it to only go after certain DNA strands. And that's what the bad guys want. The bad guys, we're going to eliminate the weak and make a better world for humanity to help evolution of mankind, get rid of the weak and the strong survive using this virus. But if it's not programmed, like it is at the moment, it will just kill everyone and everything. Yikes. One thing I didn't like about this movie is that there's no tension. They're not going to kill off Hobbs and Shaw. You know that. So it's like, oh no, Hobbs and Shaw are in a dangerous situation. I'm not that worried about it. Maybe because I just watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood last week, where the entire time you're just sitting on the edge of your seat going, okay, when's Charles Manson's part coming? Where's Charles Manson? Where's Charles Manson? Where's the Manson family? Oh, here's the Manson family. Yeah! You're on the edge of your seat for like over 2 hours, just waiting in anticipation of that moment. But in this one, it's like, there's no tension, there's no worry, there's no fear, there's just, ooh, pretty lights, big explosions, cool chase scenes. And some people don't like the whole, oh yeah, here's girls in bikinis and short skirts. They only have one scene of that at the beginning when they're showing Shaw and Hobbs being badasses, doing what they do. Other than that, there's nothing like that. The language, I was surprised, was a bit toned down. I think they only used the F word once or twice, but the violence is over the top. And Roman Reigns is in it, Rock's cousin, and people are like, oh, this is pure nepotism. But here's the thing, I don't think he had a single line. There may have been a few, yeah, woo, stuff like that, but no actually spoken lines. Which I'm like, so you get Roman Reigns, one of the bigger stars in the WWE today, and he doesn't have a single line in it. Alright, cool. They could have had Rikishi, they could have had the Usos, they could have had more of his family in it. Because when they do go to Samoa, which we see from the trailers, they could have had more of his family in it because they're Samoan. And they actually do have Samoans playing Samoans. Which is kind of cool instead of, hi, I'm Tom Hanks. I am playing Malcolm X. Like they do for a lot of movies, or Scarlett Johansson playing every race but white. Stupid. Come on, Hollywood. There's a lot of great actors and actresses out there. You don't need to keep using the same three to play every single role and race. But, over-the-top action, great lines. No, you know what you have in common with baseball? You enjoy hitting us with bats? No, I don't give a f about either of you. Alright, that makes sense. And of course, like I said, Ryan Reynolds, oh man, every scene that he's in is great. Loved it. But for me, like, when I got done watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'm like, guys, you gotta see it. Guys, you gotta see it. Go to work next day, you gotta see it. See my lady, like, you gotta see it. It is amazing. This movie, if you're a fan of the Fast and Furious series, if you're a fan of The Rock, if you're a fan of Jason Statham, if you're a fan of these kind of movies, go see it. If you're not a big fan of these kind of movies, it's not necessary. Maybe see it on a cheap day, like Tuesdays is around here, cheaper day. Or pirate it, whatever. But if you're not a big fan, it's not a need to see movie. But if you're a fan of these kind of movies, go see it. It's a 7 out of 10 for me. And of course, part of that is just because there's no fear, there's no anticipation, there's no tension. There's just because you know that A, they're gonna save the day. B, they're not gonna die. You can't kill off Hobbs and Shaw. And there probably will be a sequel. They're setting up a sequel hard. But I wouldn't be surprised if they also did a prequel. Not Fast and Furious movies, but an actual prequel for one or both of these guys. Anyways, if you've seen this movie, what did you think about it? If you haven't, like I said, if you're not a big fan of these kind of movies, don't worry about it. If you are, though, go see it. It's entertaining. You will be entertained. You'll sit down, eat your popcorn, and be entertained for 2 hours. And so, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.